Welcome, Bay Area. It is Durags and Conversations, the series, with your boy, Dat Boy Media, on Full Circle on Fridays at 7 o'clock. Stay tuned. What up, Yay Area, and welcome to Full Circle presents Durags and Conversations, the series with Dat Boy Media. This week for your cultural affairs and radio magazine produced by the members of the First Voice Apprenticeship Program. This show is written, produced, and broadcasting live from right here in Huichin, occupied Ohlone territory, known to the settlers as the Bay Area. And tonight's segment is produced by the one and only Dat Boy Media. Tonight we finna get lit. I got 3 male rappers of color debuting their new music while chopping it up about their business ventures. And I got the members of Slick Talk. Yeah! And plus so much more. So blast your radio up as we play some of the hottest slaps and while learning about black and brown creatives in the Bay Area. This is your boy, Dat Boy Media. Lego. Tonight, I'm giving you permission to wear your do-rag, your bonnet, your hair wrap, your wave cap, etc. Just because we vibing and we're going to be doing the Thiz dance as well. So before I have my 3 guests come on, I'm going to introduce you to my co-host for tonight's Slick Talk podcast.
Hey, what's good, y'all?
What's good?
This is Deb the Coolest.
And I'm Ray Bay.
And we are 2/3 of the podcast, hashtag Slick Talk.
That's right. JB couldn't be here with us.
Yeah, shout out
he's
to
in
JB.
LA.
He's in LA handling his business. But there's 3 of us. Check us out for sure. What's good, everyone? This is Deb the Coolest.
And this is Ray Bay.
And this is JB.
And welcome to Slick Talk. Hey, with hashtag. What's good, everyone? Thank you so much for joining in again. We have a camera in our face this time,
yes,
so we had to make sure we came not in our pajamas.
And we're back. This is Full Circle presents Durags and Conversations, the series with Dat Boy Media. Homage to the Yay, and here on Pacifica's KPFA. For those who want to follow me in the stuff that I do, my Instagram is Dat Boy Media Productions. Shout out to Beyonce, Too Short, Juvenile, the Jacka, Mac Dre, Sweetie, for that nice little mix that y'all just heard. And I will have those tracks uploaded onto the KPFA apprentice.org. And a rest in peace to the Jacka, who was murdered in February 2015. And rest in peace to Mac Dre, who actually just celebrated the anniversary of his death, which was back in November 1st, from 2004 actually. So yeah, and another person that I wanted to introduce, according to as this is the homage to the Yay, was a young man by the name of Willie McCoy. He was a promising rapper, and his life was cut short, unfortunately, by being in a Taco Bell drive-through. For just being unconscious, and 6 police officers pulled up, started banging on the windows, and unfortunately shot him 55 times.
RP my brother, bitch, this shit really hitting home. It's just crazy how you here and then the next day you gone. This shit, man, I miss my brother, I can't even call his phone. Remember all them late nights, we ain't had nowhere to go. Been in corners with them foes, really struggling in the cold. Hitting licks and sending hoes, popping perks and sipping both. We done took so many losses, why my loved ones gotta go. Fuck the justice system, they just wanna see a nigga go. Lock a young nigga up and send a nigga down that road, or better yet, they rather shoot a black man down and take his soul and let the crackers tell it. They gon' say that black man wrong and let the crackers tell it. They gon' say that black man wrong.
Let's just take a minute to just breathe, because I know that was kind of heavy. And, this is Durags and Conversations. And, I wanted to include this piece in here because I wanted to, even though we vibing and we turning up on a Friday, I still think it's important that everybody in the world, especially the young black and brown communities, know exactly the situations that's going on in this world. And rest in peace to Willie, and sending all my condolences to his family. So we're just going to take a minute and we're just going to breathe. What y'all think about that, Slick Talk?
It was deep. I mean, I was just listening to the lyrics, and just his life gave you context of how real it is.
All right. Well, we're just going to go back into a little short music break.
Say fee.
trench work. 1, 2, 80's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab a crucifix. 7, 8, better stay away. 1, 2, 80's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab a crucifix. 7, 8, better stay away.
I got Fee, the rapper. We're having some conversation about his projects coming up. And then I have hashtag, I got to make sure I say this right, hashtag Slick Talk Podcast. There we go.
That's right.
So, Fee, you know, you was talking about this Red Summer. Is it an EP or is it a mixtape?
It's a mixtape.
A mixtape? Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that you have the music and, you know, you have the, we did the Reckless Behavior, shout out to Michaela P. Shelton. And, but you also have this clothing line. Like you do like shirts.
Yeah.
We have one on, actually.
Yeah.
I have on the orange one, you got on the red one.
Yep. Yeah, I got the shirts.
So what inspires you to do a t-shirt line?
Branding, help marketing and branding, help get your name out there, something cool. And then, I don't know, it's just making your own clothes is cool. You know?
Well, no, I mean, that's cool though.
You can match everything you want.
Right.
So,
Well, you know, my do-rag matching the shirt.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
right.
So
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, but that's important, and I think that's one of the things that, you know, for Black and brown creatives, we have to be creative and we have to do things, you know, as far as branding and marketing and stuff like that. You know, you can't just be an artist and just make music all day. You know, nowadays, you know, with all the streaming services that's out there, you're not making a whole lot off your money. You know, that's how a lot of the old school artists made it big, like Puffy, J-Lo, and them, because they just didn't do music. They did entrepreneurial stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important that you're, you know, setting a trend in that. I mean, the Bay Area has always been, you know, ahead of the curve, but, you know, for you to, you know, constantly do that, it's like A1. So congratulations on that.
Appreciate it, yeah. Trying to.
Where can we find your merchandise?
My merchandise, you can find it on Fee, F-E-E, Sense, S-I-N-C-E, 88.com. You can find all the merch on there, or if you can hit me on Instagram with my DM at FEE_88_.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Now get your shit ready. I'm finna slide out.
I'm too smooth with it, slide out, I don't know, had nothing to do with it. Ain't fucking with you, bitches, ain't talking to you, snitches, while I handle my business. Gotta keep it on the low, cause you might play witness. Got no time for the bullshit, stop the fuckery, got minds with a full clip. Come fuck with me, cut ties with my old clique. They was enemies, cut ties with my old bitch, she tried playing me. Always been a problem, never been able to stop me. Slide on Lil Baby, she gone crazy, she saucy. Hop in the whip, crew down the strip while she buys me. You talking that shit, then turn bitch.
So for my next guest, G1S, I'm gonna do you like I did Fee. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
What up, world? I go by the name of G1. People call me G1S. You can find me on social media at This Is G1S. Introduction about myself. I come from San Jose, California.
Shout out
I'm
to San
an
Jose.
artist. Also, I'm a videographer. So, yeah.
All right. So, what made you? I know the first time that we also met was on Michaela's Reckless Behavior, and shout out to Michaela P. Shelton.
Yeah,
You
shout
got
out.
all the artists. You got everybody on the show.
Right. Which is actually going to be coming out in January 2020. So check that out.
Yes.
And so, like I said, for a Fee, I didn't know that you were an artist until I actually followed you on Instagram.
Yes.
Because we met during the filming of Reckless Behavior. So which one came first? Was it filmmaking or was it music?
Music. I've been doing music since I was like 9 years old.
Okay.
I produced and recorded my first album when I was like 12.
Oh, wow.
So I've been doing it for quite a while. I got into video probably about like 2 years ago. I took a year off of music just to focus on video editing because I was running into issues with like videographers getting my stuff done or getting it on time, or I lost this, lost that. So I was like, let me figure it out, do it myself. Learned it all, came back, started working on my album, and now as those videos you've been seeing of myself, I do all the editing.
You mentioned you started rapping since you were 9.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I don't think I know any 9-year-olds that thought about I want to be a rapper. So I really want to know what influenced you to want to do that.
Actually, my uncles and his friends were like into music heavy. They had like drum machines and recording at the house and stuff like back then. And,
wow.
And so I grew up around that, and like I was always making beats and stuff when I was 9 and really didn't know what I was doing, just pushing buttons like the sounds. And then I remember hitting my uncle like, hey, I need one of these. And then he ended up buying me one. Then I started making my own beats, and then I was freestyling a lot, and then I started getting more into writing and whatnot. And then I just continued and just try to get better and better throughout the years.
Nice.
That's really dope.
Thank you.
So, do you have an EP or a mixtape coming out pretty soon?
Yes. Hopefully, we're hoping sometime early 2020.
Okay.
Yes, there's going to be a lot of big songs. Shout out to Mars, my guy Mars out in LA. He's producing the album for us and whatnot, and it's going to be dope. And right now, I'm releasing about six throwaway tracks before the album, and I'm dropping videos with every single song. So
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, we do have to wrap this interview.
Yes,
sir. Tell us your information as far as like social media and where they can find you and purchase your merchandise.
So my social media is G1S THISIZ G1 that goes for all my social media. It's the same for everything: Google, YouTube, Twitter, IG, Snapchat. And then also our main website, which is Music's the Motive. It's MUSICZ and then motive.com. And that's where you could purchase all the apparel. You could purchase music, watch the videos, keep updated, all that.
KJ running up a check.
I ain't worried about no one. I'm counting money and having fun. You a lame if you hang with a bum. Sorry love, but you ain't getting none. I'm going up, 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 up. I'm going up, 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 up. Bitch, I'm going up, 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 up. My niggas going up, 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 up. I ain't worried about no one. I'm counting money and having fun.
So I got my third guest in, Callie Casanova. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? It's Callie Casanova, repping the Bay Area for sure, and just very glad and happy to be here. Finally, I made it, right?
Right. Thought you got lost in the woods somewhere.
I for sure did. That traffic had me lost.
Oh, all right. So we only got a couple of minutes. What got you into doing music? Because you're a man of many talents. You do acting, you do football, you do singing, writing, producing. So what got you into the music aspect?
Long story short, it's my last semester of college, and my boy came up with this slogan called "Show No Love," and so I'm like, I like that. Like, let's do something with it. And so I decided to write a song called "Show No Love." That was my very first piece, and so I kind of started off with a hook, or I guess you can call it a chorus, and then I kind of just made my way to writing the verse, and it just kind of came about. So ever since, I just kind of got the writing bug and just kept on doing it.
Nice.
I have yet to drop it, but it will be coming now.
It's a work in progress.
So where can we find all your social media, and where people can? Because I know you also have a clothing line as well with the Show No Love.
Mm-hmm.
See,
is this a requirement now?
Right. I'm like,
you can't just be a rapper. You need a clothing line.
No, it's not a requirement. It's just something that sets you apart. That's all.
Okay,
that's true.
But everybody's doing it though.
And it's marketing.
It's
True.
I mean, you have to do many
but no,
things.
I love the diversity in that,
Yeah.
So where can people find that and shout out all your Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff?
Okay, man, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I forgot my Twitter name, honestly. I'm sure it's
Derek hashtag Hogan hashtag.
Yeah, something like that. You can look me up on Instagram, Callie Casanova, Casanova with a Z. Facebook, Derek Hogan. That's my real name. That's my, birthright name. DERRICKHOGAN. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm on is pretty much Instagram. That's what I'm most active on. Or you can look it up at Hunnid Rackboy, HUNNID_RACKBOY.
All right, cool. Thank y'all to everybody. And La Unda Bajita is up next. Yay!
Have a good night.
Have a good night, y'all.